Hello, my name is Kiara, and I will be discussing the perseverance of the Jewish community. Jewish Americans practice Judaism, which is a religion that started around 4,000 years ago in the Middle East. Jewish people believe in the Torah, which is based off of a set of laws called the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments, as stated in the Torah, are: worship no other God but me, do not make images to worship, do not misuse the name of God, observe the Sabbath day, Saturday, keep it holy, honor and respect your father and mother, do not murder, do not commit adultery, do not steal, do not accuse anyone falsely, do not tell lies about other people, and do not envy others' possessions. The Jewish population is separated into 3 different subsections: Orthodox Jews, who believe that all practices in the Torah must be obeyed without questions; conservative and Reform Jews, who believe that the practices in the Torah must be interpreted for modern life; and Reform Jews, who are inclusive to all and allow for both Hebrew and the local language to be spoken during service. In 1933, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party began an era of persecution against the Jewish community, along with other communities such as homosexuals, Jehovah's Witnesses, and people with disabilities. The Nazi Party used the German government to exclude Jews from German society, allowing them to enact discriminatory laws and violence towards the Jewish population. Eventually, the German government enacted the Nuremberg Laws, which excluded Jews from German citizenship. European Jews were forced into overcrowded, unsanitary areas of cities or towns called ghettos. The persecution of European Jews became increasingly radicalized in the years to follow, ultimately leading to the organized and systemic mass murder of European Jews. By 1945, the Nazi German regime had murdered 6 million European Jews. To better understand the history of Jewish Americans, I chose to visit the Holocaust Museum in downtown Houston. This trip taught me so much about the historical persecution and mistreatment of the Jewish community, as well as the importance of understanding and protecting human rights for all communities. To start, I learned that Judaism is a religion that is based on tolerance, accountability, justice, and the infinite value of human life. This became evident to me while viewing the resilience and concern for others displayed in the various journal excerpts available at the museum. Next, I learned of the Nuremberg Laws, which were used to strip Jews of their German citizenship, resulting in the violent and dehumanizing treatment of European Jews. The Nuremberg Laws were a large part of the foundation for the Holocaust. Finally, I learned about the Anne Frank rescue boat. The museum showcased a restored Danish lifeboat which was used to save thousands of Jews from the Nazis. Boats such as this one were used to transport Danish Jews and many non-Jews to Sweden, where they would be safe from German rule. Research conducted by a group of psychologists in 2024 found that the rates of traumatic stress, anxiety, and depression rose significantly amongst Jewish individuals following the attacks of October 7, 2023. In the United States, anti-Semitism and hate speech against Jewish Americans has risen in recent years. Research shows that eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or EMDR, as well as cognitive behavioral therapy, has been proven to help combat the effects of stress and anxiety in these individuals as a result of anti-Semitism. These therapeutic approaches are effective within this specific group because the counselor is able to assist the client in developing ways to acknowledge and cope with their trauma. Visiting the Holocaust Museum was very humbling for me. It made me feel a sense of sorrow for the horrific conditions that the Jewish community had to face. The visit also made me aware of the importance of protecting human rights for all. In a time when radical speech and hatred is becoming increasingly common, it is important to reflect on the tragedies of the past in an attempt to prevent them in the future.